I'm gonna fuck with the book.
Where you want to put it?
Just put it over there on the chair. Not the tape, just the book.
Are you recording?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is scheduled for one fall, and the winner will receive a future World Heavyweight title shot.
Now. You heard it from him, ladies and gentlemen. The year of the Reaper starts now. Twitch.
Whoa! Shit on the Reaper! Here, come.
If there was a single day I could live, a single breath I could take, I'd trade all the others away.
Fuck you, David! Think I forgot about your Reaper? It's been a long time, hasn't it? Let's go back in time, shall we? Let's go back to good old days, Reaper. MUW. Woo! Remember MUW, Reaper? MUW! Woo! Remember how it ended, Reaper?
Move your finger. Move your finger.
We were number one contenders for a world title, weren't we? I never got my world title shot there, huh?
But he changed the picture, I changed the court.
You were standing with me for what I want. The one title I've never got.
Remember how time it is?
I got that all here in BWS. US chicks, tag chicks. I stand in the back with most people are here as a legend.
What? Words. What? Right.
You want to stand in my way? Look, everyone look at me.
I like that shit.
No problem, I'll do my whole career. Shot down both, fucking shot.
I don't get it, man. Might come out with that devil on.
Let's see, guys. Both fucking shots.
This match is underway here. Reaper starting this match off with some aggression. Blackhawk saying he's dragging this beef from all the way from MUW. That means this beef goes to circa 08. This is Blow the Reaper. Blackhawk showing a lot of aggression in this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is me, Ron Simmons. Thank you for the intern commentary for taking over for me in my absence. And then you see as Blackhawk got that nice surfboard stretch right there, grounding, using a smart tactic, grounding the veteran Reaper, who's also twice his size, almost twice his size, keeping him on the ground, not allowing him to use his power to his advantage.
When you wrestle someone that size, you have to break them down with submissions, especially when you're the size of Blackhawk. Blackhawk is resourceful at his size, which he just has to be. It's why he's the BEWA superstar he is.
Yes, because as you see, Reaper nicely floated him over even when he was grounded, thus knowing how much Blackhawk actually has to work with. Blackhawk has his hands full in this match with Reaper, who's also a seasoned veteran, also very powerful, and also seemingly very technical with that nice headlock, that side headlock, blocked in pretty nicely on Blackhawk. Blackhawk working his way up to a vertical base, was able to find a way to push Reaper off. Reaper, nice clothesline to Blackhawk, coming back off the ropes. Reaper with that power, as I said, but as we spoke about before, now trying to get a little bit of his breath, but may also work against him if he allows someone to like Blackhawk.
People like Blackhawk have to put so much more into the match against someone this size. Reaper can toss him a couple times and hurt him. Blackhawk has to do some wrestling on his part.
You're right, but also if you think about it, Reaper is also doing too much by allowing Blackhawk his time to rest. So that can also work against him. As Blackhawk, as you can see, trying to push him off the rope. I'll use him off the rope. So once again, that power we were talking about, Blackhawk still in the pain to his lower back. Reaper once again taking his time after doing like a certain amount of damage. Blackhawk, why is he moving out of the ring? But at the same time, he cannot win the match in the ring. He has to work with a 10 count to try and get himself back in the match. Reaper now, you can see that confidence.
So a lot of people who watch wrestling will say this is a punk thing to do, but it's actually a very smart thing to do. It allows the wrestler to get his wind and formulate a plot in his head of what he's going to do when he enters the ring again.
Exactly, and a technical wrestler as seasoned as Blackhawk will be able to use this to his advantage quite nicely.
The problem is people like Reaper are letting him. When he leaves the ring, he would have 10 counts too. You have to stop the man's momentum from rising.
Yes. And the fact that Reaper also had his time to rest was also a nice technician, as we see right here with that nice hammerlock like hooked into Blackhawk. Blackhawk with a sharp elbow almost seemingly to the eye. Working on him against the ropes. I'm surprised the ref didn't work with a 5 count. He throws him off. Reaper reverses the Irish whip. And now Reaper tried to go for a clothesline. Blackhawk goes for that sharp drop kick. Once again, a smart tactic by Blackhawk to take out the base of the bigger man.
See, there goes the problem. A small man with his speed.
Yes.
He outthink him for a second because of how fast he is. That second is all he needs to take him down.
And once again, that's what I was talking about before. Reaper has to not allow. Reaper's main strategy should have been not to allow the smaller, much quicker, and much more technical Blackhawk to allow him any type of time to think and breath and catch his breath. Because this is the result of that type of mistake. And now he's working on the leg, trying to break down the base of the big man, which could also play into Blackhawk's favor later on, seeming as how a lot of the moves that Reaper utilizes the majority of his foundation. You can see that reverse leg. That it seems almost like a heel hook, but it's like a leg lock. He's pressing his knee at the base of that kneecap on Reaper, working on that knee, almost trying to separate the knee from the leg entirely. Working on that base of Reaper. Once again, a wide strategy by Blackhawk. He turns him over.
It's an old wrestling strategy that goes back to the time before the Andersons. A table can't stand on 3 legs. You take out one of the man's ligaments, or an arm, or a leg, you break down the wrestler. It's a strategy very seldom used in a lot of today's wrestlers. A lot of people just want to go on a full-on assault attack and move. But wrestling is in the tactics that you use to break the man down.
And once again, you can see Reaper using his strength to work his way to that bottom rope, allowing himself not to have to use as much power to get out of that hole. And once again, like you said, it's a tactic that's been used since nearly the beginning of wrestling to break down, especially the bigger men. Like when a bigger man is going against a littler man, the thing that the littler man has to do is actually break down the base of the bigger man, bringing them down to their size, not having to work their way up. As you see, that's a nice little leg lock, right there, almost seeming like an ankle lock almost. And he's trying to bend that leg back again, trying to separate the knee.
This is a very dangerous maneuver.
Yes,
if he turns the wrong way, he could break Reaper's leg. Yes. But I think that's Blackhawk's intention.
I think he knows that he won't be able to beat Reaper if he's at his best, so he has to break down the ligaments for him to actually work with. Blackhawk's a straight blow, like to the side.
See, that's a vicious closed hand blow, and the ref needs to call him on those.
And that's a nice right hand. And most people underestimate the littler man's strikes to a bigger man. Still, a hit is a hit. It knocks off the equilibrium, and plus Reaper still has to catch himself, giving Blackhawk more time, bringing him back to the vertical base, which I don't necessarily agree with. But Blackhawk is a vet. He knows what he's doing. Flipping neck breaker, beautiful flipping neck breaker to Reaper. Now he goes for the pin. Only a 2 count for his effort. That was a beautiful maneuver. Immediately going for the neck. As soon as he broke down the base, just enough.
On another man, that could have been the end of a match.
That could have been the end of a career. And then he could go for that. Now he's going for the arm. Smart tactic. Now he's trying to take away Reaper's full arsenal by working on his ligaments. His not only support, but the ligaments he used to actually apply most of his techniques, including the choke slam and his finisher. And now he's going for that side arm bar, a modified arm bar at that, to try and pull out the socket, pull the shoulder out of its socket. And now Reaper, you can see the pain on Reaper's face, but Reaper's fighting out. And now Reaper working his way back to his base. And now you see that pin. Blackhawk had to release the hold just to let go, and Reaper had to push off. At the cost, Reaper at the cost. Yeah, you can see the pain.
Reaper over there in the pain after his leg being worked on most of the match,
and his arm as well. And now you can see Blackhawk stalking the leg.
See, another part. That's a very smart strategy. Stalking a part of the body that you've been working on. Now that Reaper has showed him that Blackhawk's injuries and Blackhawk's have taken effect, he's gonna attack it like a shark when he sees blood in the water.
Exactly, and now you see him going back to the neck with his initial. I think he was working at the body up to get to his initial focus, which would be the neck. As you can see right now, he's got him in that side headlock, not only to work on the neck and pull it out of place a little bit, but to also hold it, like keep him from retaining breath, like allowing him.
It seems like his strategy is to break down his whole body.
Yes, so he can work on it a lot easier. No, whoa! Nice reversal by Reaper, a big side slam. Immediately going for the lateral press, but Blackhawk.
There's the size difference coming into effect.
Yes.
Because he's such a big man with all that strength. Can he find it in himself with an injured leg to lift him?
Irish whips Blackhawk off the hold. Nice. Oh my God, nice flapjack. Takes him out. And only a 2 count once again for his efforts. Now, if you notice, he's doing like a fair amount of damage. He's doing a fair amount of damage to Blackhawk now. But at the same time, if you look at it the right way, like Blackhawk has only been able to apply a few big moves on Blackhawk, but nonetheless, Blackhawk has dealt enough damage that has somewhat of a wither effect on Reaper right now. But Reaper has to carefully move around because the weight of that damage when he was working on the leg and on the arm is starting to take an effect. But now he's like that nice gut kick to Blackhawk's rib. Reaper going for the suplex. Nice stalling vertical suplex, pulling the full impact on that suplex on the Blackhawk.
And he can stall with it like that because of Blackhawk's size. A smaller man has nothing up there in the air for someone the size of Reaper.
But you have to think that suplex, the way he stalled, must have put some type of pressure on that leg that was still being worked on by Blackhawk, and on top of the arm he used to suplex him. So if you think about it, like it was actually a nice strategy to quickly do damage to Blackhawk, but it also could work against him in the long run, seeing as how the injury still stands. As Blackhawk still trying to work his way to a vertical base and half his equilibrium. And now Blackhawk put him in the corner. Reaper Irish whips him to the next corner. Reaper setting him up. What's he doing? Nice clothesline to the corner. Reaper is feeling it. He's feeling fired up. I think this could be it. Blackhawk's down. Reaper stalking. What is Reaper going? What is Reaper thinking in his head?
The business of wrestling is a catch-22 business. You can hurt the other man, but you most likely will risk hurting yourself in the process.
And that's the business, and that's what most of the athletes deal with in this business. Most people don't understand every time you pull a maneuver, it's still taking a toll on you as well. And you have to watch when people work on you a certain way that any maneuver you do just as much damage to you as it does to them than it normally does when you pull the maneuver. And now Reaper doing the smart thing, like not giving him time to really catch his breath. Not really giving him time to catch his breath. Working on his body. Nice arm wrench. A nice arm wrench to Blackhawk. Re-wrenching the arm. Like re-wrenching the arm, starting to twist out of place, and now, oh no! Like Reaper got seemingly a double chicken wing on a Blackhawk.
It's a very interesting maneuver. The pain that Blackhawk must be in. He's a very small man blocking a very big man's submission.
And as you can see, Blackhawk didn't even break out. Like Reaper really just let him go, seeing as how it would have been too easy for him to nearly like pull that left arm out.
Now, was that a cocky move or was that a move of respect? You won't be able to tell. As a big man,
in my personal opinion, I'm looking at Reaper's face right now. I think it's more pride than it is anything else.
He wants to destroy him. He wants to hurt Blackhawk.
But I think he wants him to pay attention to the pain causing. Oh my God! A cutter out of nowhere. That could have taken it. And once again, oh my God, both men are down. Then again, like as you said before, as we talked about before, every maneuver you do with each wear down takes its toll on the person who does as well. Goes for that pin. Gets a 2 count for his efforts, and now Blackhawk must be thinking in his mind what he has to do to break down Reaper, and both of them are still down. Both of them are still down.
The question is, what does Blackhawk have left? I mean, he's expended a lot of his energy trying to work on Reaper, and now that RKO didn't work, so he's in a very, very bad position because he's done everything he can to take him down. He has failed.
Yes, and now he only has his position now. As you can see, oh no, Reaper got him. He's got him with that choke slam. It's coming, and oh my God, nice choke slam. Powers him down straight to the mat. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. This could be it. One. And what the?
DT Gray just came out.
What's going on here?
Oh my chain!
Oh my God, we talked about this before. DT Gray is still kind of heartbroken about losing part of the chain. And then Reaper was the one who took it from him.
You can't come between a man and his chain, I guess.
I never knew that was a saying. I thought it was food.
I want some food.
That's just me. You're not gonna come between me and fucking barbecue chicken from KFC. Oh my God, here comes Blackhawk again. And no, where's he going for? That roll up double underhook butterfly. He's got that fucking butterfly. He's got that butterfly lock. Oh
my God.
He got it locked in. No, he got it. He's got it. That could be it. He got it in. That butterfly lock does it. It does it for Blackhawk.
Here's your winner!
And Blackhawk.
This is sick. He doesn't even give Reaper time to breathe.
And once again, ladies and gentlemen, okay, we need to get security out here.
I'm off up.
DT Gray is a rampant monster. Does anyone have someone give him a chain and a leash? Seriously.
That nigga needs a hug.
Oh my God, this is horrible. Violet doesn't get too many of those, I guess. Clean the blowjobs, but no hugs. Not affectionate. I guess you find that in most hoes. In any sense. Here comes Bomber.
Calm down! You want me to calm down? You sent one of my reps to the hospital! Yes, sir!
No.
Here's what we're going to do. Once again, very obvious matchmaking. And this is down time. DT Gray versus Reaper in a chain match.
What the hell is a chain match? I've gotten a chain letter.
Got the title. You should want this.
I played Chain of Memories.
I have no idea. This is a new concept for me.
Chain match gets to leave with the chain. All right.
I think Bomber sees the insanity just as much as we do.
If you saw the really insanity, he'd call fucking cops. Some of the people on this roster
We
make
don't
me
have
nervous.
wellness policies here, so we can't really.
God damn it.
You're on this for yourself, Reaper. It's my chain.
Why does everything always have to be someone else's fault with DT Gray?
This is my life.
He's about to get somebody named Snitch.
So he's saying that basically,
Too many big words.
he's basically saying it's the cripple guy's fault for him deciding to come and beat the crap out of the cripple guy.
That's my problem. No. Taking the small claims court, you bitch. What?
He didn't have any love.
He wasn't breastfed.
Yeah.
Tell me what's cleaned up in the BEWA. We have you recognized now.
What's still happening? Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, well, we have ourselves a match now. This is Valentine.
It'll be Reaper and DT Gray in a chain match.
Yeah, I'm with Bomber. This shit is insane.